Sandlot to the show, that's the hashtag, okay? You send your videos, our guys break them down. No jabronis allowed, so I'm leaving. Fellas, take it away.
Get out, jabroni.
All right, well, let's just get into it.
Okay, sure.
I'm going to pick a couple hitting ones first here. Here's Piper. What I like about this, Ron, this tee work right here, and I'm going to get on this coach who comes in, moves the tee back a little bit, and then just blocks my camera shot for the next swing. There's two things. I like her little collection, that little coil right there to get back to go forward. And then I'll say this, while you work, there's a couple reasons you could have this tee. The further out in front the tee is, means you're gonna let the big dog eat. Let's see if we can't hit that and get through it a little bit more. And then when you bring it back a little bit, it's almost like you're fighting off a two-strike pitch, and then you understand where your barrel is. How do I get the barrel to it?
Well, we're looking here at John, and John's with his dad working night and day on the mound. It's interesting to watch. We had to do it because he's got the Alonso shirt, number 20. But he looks great in this motion so far. He's throwing strikes, which is nice. Not really any bump on this hill, so it makes it even more difficult for a young guy to get on top of the ball. But I like what he's doing here, that little raised leg. He doesn't have enough arm strength, really, to be throwing that far right now. But I like that he throws strikes.
Check out my man Shay right here, Ronnie, because here's a little guy, I think he's 7 years old, I believe, hitting left-handed, and now I see him hitting right-handed. And what I'd like to say is you keep it up. You keep switch hitting, and don't let success or lack of success maybe sway you away. He looks like he's a little bit more natural left-hand hitter. And yeah, I get it if you get hits in a game and that's fun, but if you can hit like a switch hitter, please keep doing this and give it a chance. So keep doing your thing, switch hitting.
He's shopping at the big league part of the sporting goods store. That is a nice uni he's got working there with the proper shoes. I always wanted to switch it when I was a kid. This is LC throwing here. One, he's much too handsome to be even in this shot. Look at the moss on this kid. He looks like a young Dan Herron. But if you watch his motion, everything is perfect. As you see, most young kids today, not from the windup, pitching from the stretch, working on this kind of manufactured mound here, and everything is good. Has a nice tilt. He's really working hard off that backside, gets over that front leg.
Can I get picky?
You know he's good.
Can I get picky?
Yeah.
How about when he gets his feet almost together here?
Well, I would keep him in a more athletic position.
Yes.
Absolutely, because you can kind of teeter there. But a little more athletic position would be nice. But other than that, it's pretty good.
Everything's pretty good, yeah. All right, AJ, this kid has got hands, he's got movement, he's got talent. I'm going to be careful, though, AJ. You get a little sideways when you're catching the ground ball, and you're taking ground balls at second, so I've got to close up my shoulder to throw to first a little bit further, and then take it 2 steps further. When you start turning double plays, you don't want to be in this position because you got to go to second base that way. And thirdly, if you get hit in the chest, and no matter how good we are with this, sometimes it takes a bad hop. If you're sideways to where it's coming from, the ball goes that way. If you're square, the ball goes straight down.
Do you see there's rocks on this field? That's why he's fielding the ball to the side.
Well, then you keep feeling it from the side. No, I'm just kidding. Just be careful.
So when I saw JJ here, this young man looks beautiful. And when I first saw him, all I could think of was John Lester, because John's been in the news, right? But that flat bill now gets me to Sean Newcomb for the Atlanta Braves. Big, tall, strong left-hander, and we see JJ has a nice motion here. I would say the one thing I would do if I were JJ is that I would really try to get that arm back before I move it forward. And the other thing is let it go. I think to me, it looks like he's trying to aim the ball in there. Really let it go, and once he does, he's going to be well on his way. But he's a big, strong kid, Sean Newcomb lookalike.
Perfect use for a garage. You got your net, you're throwing the ball. One thing I'd like to say, though, Dad and Trent, if you could back up a little bit further this way, so that way you're moving towards your target, and after you throw it, you can follow it. I don't want to get into a habit, especially if I'm a young guy, of throwing and then spinning around and immediately going back. The other thing, Dad, get some plexiglass up there over that TV, because I want this little man to throw it higher into the net.
That's right.
I want him to pretend he's throwing all the way to second base like a third baseman throwing to the second baseman for an out. Cover your TV up there, because I don't want to be responsible for the ball into the screen.
That was fun. That was great. Those kids are talented.
I love it when we do this segment because it gets you guys going, working the lather. Like, clearly the passion comes out. And you know what, Bill? I think you and Payne, we might just do it again tomorrow.